grab a block and start to walk yourself out into a child's pose. We're actually going to start with your toes tucked under today though, so we get a nice little stretch for your feet and your hands will rest on your block. Now if you choose to, you can have 2 blocks, one for each hand, it's your call. But wherever you go, do what you can to lengthen your spine as much as possible. And push your hips away from your fingertips. Yeah. Good, just giving yourself the opportunity to breathe. And to inflate your wings on your back. To let something go. And to call yourself out, where are you? Let yourself get here. Maybe that means paying attention to each inhale and matching your exhale. Maybe you become aware of what you're feeling. Maybe that's physical tension, maybe that's tension in your mind. Two more breaths here. Your elbows drop to the floor. Your blocks go off to the side. Your fingers spread wide. And on your next inhale, draw your shoulders on top of your elbows. Slide your hips back, breathe out. And at the very end of your range, your forehead on the mat, lift your elbows. Breathe in. Drop your elbows, breathe out. Your shoulders on top of your elbows, breathe in. Your hips go back, breathe out. Your forehead lands. Your elbows lift, breathe in. They land, breathe out. Inhale, your shoulders on top of your elbows. Last time, we slide it back. Your forehead lands. Your elbows lift. Breathe in. Your elbows land, breathe out. Draw yourself forward to stay. Spreading your fingers wide, check that your hands are truly facing forward. And on your next breath in, draw yourself up to tabletop. Pause here, walk your wrists under your shoulders, long through your spine. Plug your shoulder blades down your back. And lift your knees, breathe in. Crouching tiger, your hips to your heels, breathe out. Quadruped, into a bear, your knees float, breathe in. Crouching tiger, breathe out, your hips to your heels. Forward to your bear. One more time. Crouching tiger, breathe out. To plank, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Your hips to the sky, pedal it out. Do what you need to do to breathe a little deeper. And when you're ready, your heels root down towards the floor and push the ground away from you. Feel your shoulder blades slide along your back. Maybe play with that a little bit. Could you slide yourself up and down just by using your shoulder blades? Good. Find a comfortable but strong space to rest. Last breath. Bring your right foot to the sky. Step your right foot forward on the outside of your right hand. Your right hand to the sky, breathe in. Curl in, breathe out, your elbow to the inside of your ankle. 2 more like this, breathe in. Curl in, breathe out. 1 more time. Curl in. Your right hand to the sky. Your right hand reaches forward and down, pyramid pose. Your hips go up and back. Pause here, lengthen your spine. Fold over yourself. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Low lunge, drop your left knee down, look up. Downward dog, breathe out. Forward to plank, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Your left foot to the sky, breathe in. Step your left foot forward, breathe out. Your left hand to the sky, breathe in. Curl in, breathe out. 2 more like this, breathe in. Curl in, breathe out, maybe even look right. Last one. Curl in. Your left hand reaches up. Pyramid pose, your hips go up and back. Lengthen your spine. Fold over yourself. Let your shoulders go. It's okay. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Low lunge. Drop your right knee. Look up. Downward dog. Breathe out. Forward to plank. Breathe in. Downward dog. Breathe out. Your right foot to the sky. Breathe in. Step your right foot forward. Breathe out. Drop your left knee. Breathe in. Look up. Round your spine, your chin to your chest. Breathe out. Good. Keep going like this. Breathe in. Look up. Your chin to your chest. Round your upper back. Inhale. Look up. Exaggerate this. Round your back. 2 more like this. Last one. Round your back, your chin to your chest. Good. To neutral, breathe in, look forward. Pause here. Your hands on the inside of your right foot. Swing your tail behind you. Breathe in. And walk your hands out to about 11 o'clock. Breathe out. Let your right knee open up as wide as it wants to. Your hips sink back. And then come back to your breath. Yes, you still get to breathe. 2 more breaths here. Last breath here. Walk your hands in line with your left knee. And walk your hands to your hips. Bring your shoulders on top of your hips. So your right knee is stacked on top of your right ankle. Your left hip is stacked on top of your left knee. Tuck your pelvis under you. Good. Lengthen your spine. Your left hand comes behind. Breathe a little deeper. Roll your left shoulder back. Last breath like this. Your left hand down to the earth. Inhale, reach your right hand up and over. Exhale your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Your left hand reaches up and forward. Inhale, we dance it back. Exhale, we dance it forward. One more time like this. Dance it back. Exhale, we dance it forward to stay. Right hand down, left hand up. Roll your left shoulder back. Looking down, looking up, whatever is best for your neck. Last breath here. Good. Circle your chest forward and down. Walk your hands forward and bring both of your knees under your hips. Find child's pose. Your forehead connects with the ground. Your hands go where they want to. Maybe behind you, maybe beside you, maybe behind your neck. Do what you need to do. Notice what felt good. Notice where you could use more space. And come back to your breath. Maybe asking, how can you breathe a little deeper? Your hands come out in front of you if they're not already there. Draw yourself up into a tabletop. And we reverse the sequence on the other side. So step your left foot off to this side, allowing your left knee to stack on top of your left ankle. Your right knee is under your right hip. Walk your hands to your hips. Good. And place your left hand on the ground on the inside of your left foot. Your right hand stretches up and over. We hold and breathe. Tuck your pelvis under you, so squeeze your glutes. Make sure you don't pop your butt behind. And roll your right shoulder back, just creating space all along the right side of your body, but also in your left groin. Last breath here. Good. On your inhale, your right hand to the ground. Your left hand reaches up and over. Exhale, we go forward, left hand down, right hand up and over. Good. Right hand down, left hand up and over. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up and over. Good. Bring yourself all the way back, right hand down, left hand up and over. Your hands to your hips, your shoulders on top of your hips. breathe. Your right hand behind you. Lengthen your spine. Last breath here. Good, and start to walk your hands forward and down towards 1, maybe 2 o'clock. Your left knee opens as much or as little as you want. Your hips draw back towards your right heel. And your breath fills up the space between your shoulder blades. Two more breaths here. And when you're ready, just start to walk your hands onto the inside of your left foot. Swing your tail behind you, coming into a low lunge position. Pause. Settle your hips in. And as you breathe in, look up. Breathing out, your chin to your chest, round your spine. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round your spine through. Looking up. Again, exaggerate your movements here. Chin to your chest. If you need a little more, squeeze your right glutes. 2 more. Last one, looking up. Your chin to your chest, round your upper back. Good, come to neutral. Pause. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. And step back. Downward dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Forward to plank, breathe in. Lower to the earth, breathe out. On baby cobra, breathe in. Child's pose, breathe out. Your hips to your heels, your forehead to the earth. Your hands go where they want to. Your breath is deep. Your mind is wherever you are. Allowing yourself to catch up with yourself. Last breath here. Your hands going in front of you. Spread your fingers wide and push down to lift up, tabletop. Pause here, breathe out. Lengthen your spine. Draw your shoulder blades back. And moving into a few cat-cows, drop your belly button down. As you breathe in, look up. Breathing out, your chin to your chest, your spine to your sky. Good. 2 more rounds like this. Hollow it out, look up. Your chin to your chest, your spine to your sky. Last time. And when you're ready, pause in a neutral spot where your wrists are under your shoulders. Your spine is as long as it can get, and your knees are pretty much under your hips. 2 breaths. Draw your lower ribs in. Last breath. Good, and sit your hips back towards your heels. Swing your legs out in front of you. And lay down onto your back. The soles of your feet are together. Your knees are open wide. Your right hand on your belly and your left over your heart. Tuck your tailbone under so that your lower back is supported. And let your shoulders come away from your ears, giving your heart and your head some breathing room. If you can, just allow yourself to breathe through your nose. And maybe involve all of your senses in the act of breathing. What do you hear? What do you feel with touch? What do you taste? Are your eyes closed? What do you see? Your right leg goes long. Your left leg goes long. Your breath stays in your palms. And your shoulders come away, letting your head get heavy. You're welcome to stay here as long as you need to. As long as you'd love to. And when you do decide to get up and play with our world, be mindful of others. Respect life. And honor yourself with a clear mind and a strong heart. Namaste.